Hello artists! Today's video is going to be about how to create implied line using what we've learned with block letters and aligning them. So check it out, we're going to make something cool and this will be one of your first grades. So we're going to use the same car wash text that we have been looking at, and I am going with the one that's kind of swoopy and cursive and fancy. What we're going to do is think about the line types and thicknesses and colors and whatnot that we have looked at. And we're going to take everything that is not inside of your letters and we're going to fill it with line, okay? And it's your choice if you want to do one type of line that goes one direction, or if you want to mix it up and do a bunch of different kinds. I recommend, if you're going to do diagonal lines, do all diagonal lines, and I personally prefer to do a lot of short ones and then change the direction. If you want to fill one area with squiggly lines and another area with diagonally lines, and another area with straight up and down lines, it's totally your choice. But you do want to kind of think about consistency, or how are you going to make it kind of cohesive and look like they all go together instead of being real disjointed. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. We've got a really light pencil drawing of my text. I have already erased the frame letter, and you want to make sure that it is erased really thoroughly. And again, if you have drawn your outline dark at all, it's going to mess you up. So you want to make sure that your outline is very, very light pressure and very, very light pencil, because eventually you're going to erase that. So all I'm going to do is come in with a marker. I'm using a black Sharpie just because that's what I have right next to me. I highly encourage you to use color choices of whatever you feel like. You don't have to use just black, you can if you want. So I'm going to start. Doesn't really matter where you start, I just kind of like to start right here. I'm going to touch the marker down where that pencil line starts. I'm going to come out from it. I'm going to try and space them about the same way. And on each marker line that I am drawing, I am lining them up along the inside of my letter. Okay, and when the letter turns, I'm following that line. Eventually, I'm going to change directions. So I think I'm going to start coming out this way. Whenever you start approaching another letter, it's really important that you stop at that pencil line. Don't forget your windows, because if you can see through the letter, then you want to be able to see the line work behind it. So I've got my background filled in. Here is the most important part to create an implied line. You must be able to completely erase your frame and your outline. The only thing that tells your brain that you have created a line, that there is a line there, is that each of these stop in exactly the same place, all the way down, all the way back up again. That is an implied line.